Philadelphia!
Yeah!
All right.
Here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness?
Man.
Okay, then.
We did it. All right, that's a wrap. The battle has begun. And as soon as we thought it was over, as soon as we thought that Ionus had cleared the battlefield, 5 green dragons stand before us. I think they're connected to the heart somehow. Here we go. Fight, Dungeon Dads. Fight.
Huzzah!
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see 'em on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must in. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. You were listening to Every War Must End on the Dungeon Dads podcast. We are back together again in a room, in person.
Yeah, baby.
This time in Philadelphia. We went to PAX today, and now we are back in our B&B and about to roll some dice.
Tom's making breakfast. You heard it here first.
Right,
yeah,
baby.
no, I brought steel cut oats, baby. I'm gonna boil that stuff in water, and we're gonna make sure we're regular as hell while we're on this trip together.
That's what I call brotherly love.
That's
That's
brotherly
right,
love,
that's
baby.
right, baby. Yes.
William Penn would be so happy. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready to get right into this
Let's do it.
because that was a little bit of a curveball that I threw with the dragons. You know how when you're DMing and you're just like, this didn't seem like it was as much of a challenge as I thought it was going to be. How about I add like 5 green dragons to the mix?
Now, wait, they are young dragons?
Yeah. I mean, mechanically, they are adult green dragons,
I like young better.
but they're young at heart.
Younger than ancient.
Yeah, they're a lot younger than ancient, and they're smaller.
Barely legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But adult.
Yeah.
For sure, adult.
This is gonna
Co-ed dragons.
Yeah, that's true. Our dragons.
Yeah, that's true. You make an excellent point, John Watson.
Oh my goodness, this is great. So, are you ready to go?
Tell us what we see. What's going on?
All right.
I just wait before we jump into that. I just want to say, I really like being able to look dead into Tom's eyes when he screws us over.
Yeah. Well,
It's nice being here in person.
I mean, there's like the passport size photo video that we often are looking at, minimized on our screen. And I wish there was a way, like on Zoom, when you like unshare your screen and everybody gets real big all of a sudden. I wish I could do that, but I can't do that. This is really nice.
But it's like that, but you're here. And it's
Yeah.
real. Like the window is infinite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And in 3 dimensions.
it's in
Three
our
dimensions,
life.
baby.
Yeah.
You can even smell it if you fart.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that wasn't me. It literally was the bag of leftovers from the Italian restaurant. And I thought it smelled great. I just think if you're thinking it's a fart, then even delicious smelling lasagna, suddenly you're like, wait, why is that? What is that?
Okay, we might have gone a step too far.
No, listen, wait, give Tim an edit point. Okay.
Okay. So let me tell you what you see. So this mighty fortress stands in the center of the Lake and Hearth town square. It's 120 feet on each side, and it towers several stories higher than the tallest building in the town now that the windmill has burnt to the ground. On the north rampart of this tower, Lake and Hearth archers rain down arrows on a shambling horde of undead to the north. The 3 of you and Ehi dragon formed are on the south of the fortress. You have just cut down 5 swift and deadly steel predators, and from their plane-shifting hearts that fell to the ground, The whole paradigm on the battlefield has just changed. 5 adult green dragons appear where the hearts once were. But that's not all. Ionus is up in the air. How high are you up? Higher than the tower, right?
Yeah, like 100 feet.
Like, so 100 feet. So all of you hear the boom of thunder to the north. But Ionus sees from the to the left in his peripheral vision a crack of sheet lightning that brightens the whole battlefield in the north. You turn and you see that all of the fringe of the horde that Despo and her cavalry had been cutting down and that the archers on the north wall had been killing, you see that it's almost the bones and the bodies are almost liquefied. And the liquid rushes to the center of the horde. And you see in the center of the horde a skeletal warrior holding up a staff with lightning shooting out of it and a sword in his other hand. And just to his right, this liquid forms into this rolling mob water with bones coming out and swords coming out. And the zombies that are surrounding it, that are still standing, that have not been cut down. They were a shambling, chaotic mess before. And now, this center figure with the staff points to where Despo's cavalry is. And they suddenly move with lightning speed. And all together, like they're coming off, like they are the spear at the end of this staff. And you see that the horde moves toward Despo and her horsemen. So, gentlemen, the green dragons are there, and the undead have shifted their paradigm.
Damn it.
Are we still in initiative?
I was about to ask.
So from last time, we have an initiative order. You guys rolled pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll keep this initiative order.
Sweet.
And depending on what you do, if we incorporate the north, I'll have them roll. And if someone breaks off and heads to the north, I might have you re-roll initiative for the northern battle.
Okay.
But we ended last time after I think it was after Ehi blasted. So we will be at the top of the order.
Yeah, we ended right on the dragons appearing.
Shnobic. Wait, before you do Shnobic, I need to roll these green dragons.
I shout. My brother can handle these dragons. Ehi, let us away.
All right.
No.
That is funny.
Fucking Shnobic.
Funny. Okay. These fucking dragons, none of them rolled good. Both, all right. Okay. So, Shnobic, do you know what you see? You are not on Ehi anymore. You had jumped off and you were battling them.
And I still have haste active
I believe that is correct.
for a couple more rounds.
I mean, I think you have it for like 7 rounds.
6 rounds, maybe.
6, yeah.
7? Yeah, something like
It
that.
lasts 10.
Last 10.
And I think that whole fight lasted 3. No, but you used it to run to get there sooner.
I think I only used it after I jumped off.
Okay.
But anyway, we can adjudicate that later.
That's fine.
Let me tell you, this fight is probably not lasting 7 rounds. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
We shall see.
Can I tell anything about the green dragon's disposition? Like, do they seem confused? Do they seem ready to attack? Both.
So I will tell you, here's the deal with the green dragons, is that they are certainly not used to being this close together. They are surprised, not mechanically in initiative order, but they are surprised that they are so close together. Like their wings are all touching. Like they are together.
And no possibility that they're maybe, actually friends.
I'll let you use an action to do an insight check.
No, maybe not. Maybe.
Do you
I
want to
won't.
use your action that way? That's cool.
Okay. I wish there was something I could do that could really, I wish there was something I could do that would really take advantage of them being bunched together. But I feel like my spell slots, my actions are not really. These guys have way too many hit points for my little bit of AoE to be meaningful. I feel
They
like.
do have a lot of hit
Yeah.
points. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a lot.
How far away am I from Ehi, and how far from the Green Dragons?
I think you're probably only about 40 feet away from the green dragons. Wait, how far is their poison breath? You're like, 55, 60 feet. Like you're right. You're
On an edge.
Yeah, you're on the edge of their of the closest one's poison
Okay.
breath to you.
So I don't need Ehi to do like a fastball special.
What's a fastball special?
You don't know about the fastball special?
No, what's that?
That's when Colossus would pick up Wolverine and throw him at enemies.
Oh, if you have haste on, that's within your.
Oh yeah, no, that easily. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
If I want to run up on the back of one of the dragons,
Okay.
I believe when we did this before, to stay mounted on a hostile dragon, you were giving me acrobatics checks for that.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be like a grapple situation.
It'll be a grapple situation, but I'll let you use your acrobatics to get up on them, and
to stay on.
to stay
their-
on,
Okay.
and I will let them choose whether they use their strength or dex to resist it.
Okay.
So in other words, I'm not going to give you a DC on your acrobatics check. I'll have a contested
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, let me check one more thing here. Like, no, I don't have Featherfall. Okay. All right. I shout, "Take them while they're on the ground!" And I run to the first one, run up its back, up its neck, and try to stab it in the head.
All right. So he is like sees that you're running at him, and he is gonna shake you off.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do a contested.
He gets
check
a
here.
shake it off reaction.
It's not a reaction. We're doing a contested thing. Instead of giving him a DC for
Right.
the acrobatics check, which I could totally do.
I think this is fair.
Makes it more fun. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right. Okay.
29.
All right. I got a 19. We were going for whoever got the lower number. No. All right. So yeah, you deftly run up his back, and he's
I deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank.
And as you get up on him, are you gonna strike him?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Why are you striking me? Why, I just appeared. I don't want to hurt you."
Wait a second. Is this just because I said that?
Why must you always hurt me?
You are the army of Havis Corvair, come to destroy this world.
You are of Havis Corvair as well. We must work together to defeat this world. And he was going to bite you.
God damn.
All right, do it. Roll your attacks.
Wait a second. Can I like roll an intelligence check here to not be confused by what he's saying?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Totally. All right, I'm gonna roll I'm gonna do a contested charisma check. Persuasion versus yours. Awesome. Oh, I love this idea. I wasn't gonna even consider this. I rolled a 27 persuasion.
Wow.
Yeah. But it makes sense. Dragons are like they're crafty.
Yeah.
Especially green ones.
Well, he really thought about this fast.
He is so fast. He has lots of thoughts, big thoughts.
All right, what's happening here mechanically?
Mechanically,
For real?
he's persuading you. He's trying to persuade you not to strike him. He's done nothing to you. He's just appeared. He's just a dragon.
Shnobic, roll to see if you care.
Exactly.
Roll to see if you feel bad
Listen,
about striking him.
I've killed many things that I care about.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Also true.
I'm not saying you can't still strike him.
I mean, even a natural 20, I can't beat a 27.
But let's see how much he beats you.
4.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1.
You feel terrible about striking him.
Shnobic doesn't feel terrible about anything.
You know what? I think you do. I mean, you feel kind of like, is this the right thing as you're doing it? I mean, it's not like you don't do it.
Okay. So I'm still going to attack him.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to attack him. You're right up his back.
Jesus Christ.
I just think you're like, man, is this like as bad as what my brother did to the Tower of Men?
I don't believe he's told me that story.
Oh, it was right there at the...
I probably heard about it, though. All right. I'm rolling
Right there
some
at the
rapier
Tundick.
strikes. God damn it.
All right.
15.
Ooh. You want me to tell you, or are you going to do something crazy?
No, I'm not doing
That's a
anything
miss.
crazy. Yeah, I assumed. All right. Natural 20.
Shit.
All right.
That comes out to a 32, everybody.
32.
God dang.
That is 20 piercing damage.
God dang. All right. All right.
Coming again.
Come at me.
Natural 20.
Damn.
That's bullshit. And he did his thing, and it was like,
Yeah.
whatever, just go.
He found the lizards have that third eye.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so messed
Found
up.
the soft
Oh,
spot.
but I only rolled a 1 on my second die,
shit.
so it's 12.
Whatever. That's good.
And with my extra haste action, I'm attacking.
get another
again.
one?
Yup.
Yep.
23.
That hits. Whatever. Man.
9 piercing.
You know what I love about this, though?
He has like 8 million hit points.
Yeah.
Well, is that your turn?
That is, yes, that's 41 total.
That was a lot of damage.
Wait, so your extra haste attack doesn't get the extra swings?
Only gets 1. If I
one
use
attack,
my haste action to take an attack action, I only get 1 additional attack.
Got it.
Which
Okay.
is weirdly why well, never mind. I won't dig into it now. But it's sometimes more fun to use it to dash or disengage
Right,
or
right.
whatever else
Booming
because you
blade
get the
or-
full use of it.
Well, so you're up on him, and he whips his tail at you.
Okay.
And 15.
Will miss.
Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Ionus, don't worry about me. Bring the thunder.
And yes, it is Ionus.
Okay. Many questions. How far is Despo's contingent away from the giant monster?
So the giant monster, you mean the sort of like the liquid like conglomeration of bones?
You said that they all came together to create a giant monster with a sword that is attacking.
Yeah, well, no. So there's two creatures
Okay.
in the center of this horde.
Okay.
One has the staff.
Yep.
He's like pretty obviously the general
Yeah.
of this horde. Now, he was there all the time. And if you'd have given a really good insight or a really good perception check, you may have seen him as the one. this monstrous horde that is forming is actually another creature. It's not that big. It's just the ground has become liquid. The bones are almost fluid, is what I'm saying. They're like moving into the center. He only stands at about 7 feet tall, so he's not that big.
Okay.
But it's a big liquid ball with a bunch of stuff poking
poking out of it. And it's all moving toward him. So even as these things are being cut down that are running toward the cavalry, their bodies and their bones are moving back into him.
Okay.
Sounds super cool and normal.
Yeah. The thing that's pointing is like the skeleton general points his staff toward Despo.
Yeah.
And then the chaotic movement of the zombies and skeletons, like they suddenly are now acting in concert and moving exactly toward them.
How far away?
So you can see Despo on her horse. I mean, probably 100 feet away.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there are other cavalry that are moving around because they were just attacking, like doing.
But as
shock
far as
troop
her contingent,
techniques.
are they surrounding this skeletal
Yes,
horde? Or
the horde.
Are they...
Yeah, they're all around the horde. They were sort of like coming in, attacking, moving out. The shock troop techniques of attacking, but now so like they're spread out, but the horde is now trained on her and her 4 or 5 lieutenants.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, then do I see?
I think I already know what John is going to do, and I almost want to write it down on a piece of paper and show it to Tim, just so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, Tim has passed the
Tim is
notebook,
handing him
and
the paper.
Sam is not taking it. Not true to his word.
Hold on. All right.
Also, if I recall correctly, me and Pawson and Ionis are all still flying.
That is correct. You were all still
And I'm
flying.
so high in the air that I can see like the entire.
But you and
battlefield.
Pawson are not very high.
No,
you guys
we
are
are
like
close-
5 feet
we
up
are
off
close
the
to
ground.
the ground, yeah.
Yes.
All right, and then do I see Havis Corvair and his group of dragons?
So
If I need to make a perception check, then the answer is probably no.
it's not obviously.
Okay.
Yes. And you know he's traveling with 3
Yeah.
dragons.
3 dragons.
Yeah.
And he's traveling with 3 dragons. One is in and out of the plane, the ethereal plane. Our most powerful weapon is stored within my wand, and I want to use it on Havis, but we could also use an entire army on Havis if they're still alive. The dragons, there are 5 dragons, all with legendary actions and poison breath. They are all within 30 feet of each other.
Oh yeah. Like you could hit with a fireball, for instance, and hit all of them.
That's because they're pretty big. That's surprising that I can hit them all even with a fireball. They're just on top of each other.
Their wings are touching each other. Like Shnobic is now
Essentially.
in the
I'm in the.
yeah.
the
They're
seventh
thinking
melee.
about you, and they're touching themselves.
Okay, so this is what I can do. I can take this opportunity to cast my second meteor swarm, and I can protect 10 people from the blast.
Okay.
I can
Total or per?
total.
Oh. Oof.
But if they're 100 feet from
Wow. Yeah.
if they're 100 feet from the horde, then I don't even have to protect most of them.
That's true.
Um,
Just your own people.
so I have to protect.
Just your brother.
I have to protect Shnobic and Pawson and Filnyr, which I can.
And Ehi, although she's far enough away.
I don't know where
probably.
she is. Is she flying?
She's down on the ground, but she is like 60 feet away from the closest dragon
Okay.
that Shnobic is now on.
Right. I don't want to use it, but I have to. Like, I have to.
How many circles do you get?
10.
No, not 10.
No.
4.
I get 4. I get 4 meteors,
Yeah.
and I can send 1
4
to
meteor swarms.
Right. Yeah.
I can send 1 to the general. I can send 1 to the bone horde. I can send 1 to the dragons, and then I was hoping to send 1 at Havis,
But Havis is
but I don't see Havis.
probably more than a mile away, as we know from last time, right? He was many miles away.
Yeah. I mean, yes, he was like 6-7 miles away
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Can you shoot it, straight? Just pretend that circle is just randomly on the sky, and that meteor just continues.
Well, yeah, but what I was hoping was to like have one come from the sky and just whack him on the way down.
Just parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
You should say something.
Nope.
I don't think we can handle these 5 green dragons without depleting a ton of resources.
I wouldn't say I have money on this, but like clearly I have a bias. So I'm, I've got the journal right.
He wrote it down.
Wrote it down.
So I'm not going to influence this in any way.
Tim, have you seen what he's written?
I have.
So you also have to take yourself out of this.
I recuse.
Recusal.
All right.
I want to write down what I think he's going to do. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't see much of an option. And I know that this is an opportunity to get me to get rid of it, but
Why would Tom do that to
why
you?
would Tom
So
do that?
messed up. It's so crazy how they were bunched together like that. That's weird.
It's the
They don't even need to be if he's got 4 swarms. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
It's just what sucks. What sucks is that if I don't do it, we're just gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So I have to. All right, meteor swarm.
I'm sorry. I meant for those listening, I just did the lock motion on my lips.
I did not see him throw away the key, though.
Question.
Yeah.
When you hit Shnobic, your pocket doesn't make him immune to damage. It just makes him pass his...
It means so for an evocation wizard, they automatically pass their save, and if
Okay.
they pass their save, they take no damage.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's good. It's good. I mean,
it is why I chose evocation.
I kind of wanted it to take a little bit. Even the bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, because it's an evocation spell.
I mean, because the bludgeoning
Come
damage
on, man.
doesn't feel...
Is an energy.
It's not like a...
Kinetic energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
All right,
it is an
whatever.
evocation
No,
spell.
I mean, I agree with you. It's a good play.
So here we go.
There goes that 9th level spell. That stored spell.
All right, wait. Where are you directing these things?
I'm gonna do one right on top of the 2 of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Or the 6 of us, as the case may be.
or the 6 of you.
Me and the 5 dragons.
Yes. Well, I meant the 2 of you, meaning you and
me and-
Filnyr, because
okay,
Filnyr
gotcha.
is also in the middle of it. So I'm going to protect the 2 of you, but I'm going to drop it right on
And
top
Paulson.
of you and Pawson. And Ehi is close-ish.
Far
I'm gonna
enough
try
away.
To, I think she's out of it. And then I'm going to send one at the Bone General and one at the Bone Horde.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to call Despo and everybody back.
And to be clear, the Bone Horde that's like moving to Despo.
Is there another one?
Well, no. I just
Well,
mean...
now, when you say the Bone Horde, do you mean the army or the weird
So there's also an
conglomeration
army?
thing? Yeah, the army's
So the
still
4th
there.
one is going to the army.
Okay.
But how many
Okay.
people do I need to protect from the army? Like that's my question. Is everybody intermingled?
Look, there are some cavalry riders
But
that
you
are,
said it was like 5.
that are in there. Yeah, no. So they haven't gotten to Despo and her lieutenants.
Uh-huh.
There are cavalrymen that are in the midst of the bone the army,
Yeah.
the horde.
Yeah.
It's like 5 or 6 people.
Okay,
in there.
so all of my allies that I can see within range, it should be up to 10 people.
Yeah, I think if someone has fallen off their horse, they're gonna die. But like for the most part, you got them all. The ones you can see.
And if
you
they
can
fell
save.
off their horse, they were going to die.
they were gonna,
They were
die,
gonna
anyway.
die anyway,
They were
yeah.
gonna die anyway.
All right. Meteor swarm. 4, 1 to the general, 1 to the horde, 1 to the army, 1 to the 5 green dragons.
Okay, you're gonna roll this damage separately for each one of each one of the blasts?
No, it's the same for each.
Okay.
meteor.
That's how we did it last time.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure.
And it'll keep things going.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Meteor swarm.
Oh, I love all those
Sounds
dice.
good.
All right, that's the first one, and then I got to do
That's fire, or is that?
that one's
bludgeoning.
fire, and then the next one. Okay, the first one is 61. Hold on a minute. Let me just double check something real quick.
61 fire damage.
Let me just double check something real quick.
You get to
because-
like re-roll some ones or something?
No,
Oh.
but I don't think it's adding my intelligence modifier.
It is not.
20d6.
So I'm going to add a 5 to that. So that's going to be 66. And then the second one is going to be 78.
Ooh, you get to add it to both?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Okay. All right. Well, let me start doing some saving throws.
Okay, while you're doing that, Tim, would you like to read what is written on the piece of paper?
Ahem. Meteor swarm from wand. One circle on green dragons. Rest on undead horde.
Okay.
Oh, you guys. You know me so well.
Predictable.
All right.
Well, okay, this while Tom's rolling all these saving throws, you know, when we were first starting this podcast, and we talked about how one of the things that we liked or wanted to encourage or sort of wanted this podcast to be is this idea that there is the narrative of the story and what the characters are going through. And then there's also the narrative of us as players, right? And like what we want to accomplish as
For
players.
sure, yeah.
And what I love about this is it is awesome from a character standpoint of Ionus raining death down upon these armies with these meteor swarms. But it's also cool from John as a player who has wanted to cast this spell since before our first episode
Yeah.
and has been building up to this for years. And now to see it laying waste to these invading armies is fucking cool.
It feels so good. One of these
satisfying.
meteors actually caused an eclipse. The sky goes black for just a second, and then it comes as the light comes back. Boom, 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 boom. Fire rains down from the heavens.
Okay, so let me tell you what happens here. On the dragons, when the meteors come down on the dragons, they're pretty deft. You know, they move in, they're cutting, they're whatever. Two of them are just flat-footed and don't even move out of the way, and they're getting hit. Except they lift their wings up at the last minute, and legendarily, it's legendary.
It's like John Wick with his suit.
Yeah, and the fire gets them, and the bludgeoning gets them, but you can tell it's just half. And, all right, so let me take care of that for a second here, because this is a lot of maths here. And then okay,
Now, even if they have like resistance to bludgeoning, that's only bludgeoning from non-magical sources, right?
they're taking the full.
They resisted. They did a legendary resistance, so they
Well,
took
yeah,
half the damage.
I just want to make sure they weren't taking half.
It's not half of half.
No,
Definitely.
No, they just forced a save.
they're not taking half of half.
And then a couple of them did save. I'm guessing.
Yes, 3 of them saved. 22, 24, 23, and then 12 and 16.
I'm a bitch.
And I just want to get the math right here.
That's one of the nice things about Shnobic is each of his pokes is so relatively small that no one wants to waste any resources mitigating them. But he just does so many of them.
That's right.
Stab, 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 stab. Eyes, ears.
Well, and they've got to be horrified when all this happens and they're like dodging and they're trying to like block themselves and they see that Shnobic and Filnyr unaffected.
Just standing in it like it's not happening.
Unaffected.
For some reason, the meteors do not touch him as he rains blows upon the dragon's head.
I'd love to think the first 2 times this happened, like they flinched, right? Because they're like,
Right,
oh
right.
shit. And now they're just like walking away from the explosion, but they're in the explosion.
Yeah.
But it's still that shot of just like, yeah, I'm not even going to look back.
Just complete trust. I love it.
Okay. So now then, the way that you're able to shower the undead army in this, not all of the army is in the meteor swarm, but almost all of it is in there. And so I'm going to take this damage. I'm not going to roll a saving throw for the army part of it. I have given them a horde hit point total. I'm going to take the full damage times 10 twice on there. So times 20. And I'm going to take that off of their total hit points, and that'll give me a sense of how big that horde is that's remaining. And then I'll roll saves for the two baddies there. Okay, so first, let's get that damage. So I'm correct on this. It is 144, right?
Total damage.
And so I'm taking that.
Wait, did you do no
154.
150.
Oh, 154. Right.
No.
Because I halved.
Because he's adding
60 and 70 is 130 plus 4, and then plus 10
Yeah.
for the bonus, so 144.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
144.
He was correct.
Okay.
Snip, snip.
164.
No.
We want as much damage as possible.
Times 20.
I go 184.
Okay.
See, he said okay.
Oh, man. Okay, so you just annihilate most of this army. I mean, I would say 90%. Pretty close to 90%, a little bit more. I want to say 91%, actually, is the percentage of dead zombies and skeletons that are they're just
Re-dead.
down. Totally re-dead. And the sucking liquid bone horde mob boss weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's sucking the dead bones, but they're burnt to a crisp, and they're not adding anything to his like bearing.
Okay.
Now let me get a save for this guy. This is going to be a big one here. Okay. All right. This is not going to be pretty here. But he definitely has resistance to some of this.
I think it might be very pretty.
All right. It's a dex saving throw.
In skeleton wizard being incinerated kind of way.
He doesn't have a bonus. He doesn't have a proficiency bonus to this. God damn, he's going to take the full amount.
Yes. Eat
of
it.
the fire, but half of the bludgeoning.
Even though he's a skeleton or something, he's not vulnerable to
different.
bludgeoning.
It's different. It's like the fire is burning him, but the things that are hitting him are almost joining in to his like moving mob of bones, the moving I don't know the right word for this. It's almost like a cloud of bones that is being held to something.
It's an amalgamation.
Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. So this amalgamation of bones, the pieces that are hitting it are sort of like just disappearing inside of it.
Wow. Okay.
But now that everything else is like dead around it, you can see that while it's only 7 feet high in the center, the thing spreads out underneath probably 300 feet of the battlefield.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Okay. And then let's see this guy.
Fail.
Good news.
Fail.
He can only take. Now he's gonna fail almost certainly, but he can only take the bludgeoning damage.
No legendary.
Yeah, he failed. So he totally failed. But he's only taking the bludgeoning damage.
Immune to fire.
Totally immune to fire.
Undead immune to fire.
That's
And here's what
bonkers.
you see. The meteors are crashing down around him, and the meteors are hitting him. But the fire is just, it's being quenched by his staff. It's just entering into his staff.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I did something.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I get knocked down.
But I mean, he's really messed up.
Well, and if Meteor Swarm didn't do all that much, like we would have really been in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. That was the right move.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the dragons,
I mean, clearly I agree.
all of the dragons this time are taking their reactions. Because
It's their turns.
what? No, that legendary actions.
Do they get those on their first turn if they're not in their lair? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So the
What are
one
they
that
doing?
has,
They're all going to try to fly, right?
let's see here.
Can I didn't do my movement.
You can do your movement. Yeah.
I'm going to move another 60 feet up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is anyone going to give me a tail whip?
The one that's you're on is going to give you a tail whip. All right.
Come on, baby. Hold on tight, Shnobic.
All right. 16.
Miss.
All right. And then the ones around you, the one that's right next to them, begins to beat his wings to take off. But the beating is so hard, wind whips around you, and you need a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Sam does not look the least bit worried about this.
I mean, I'm.
Oh wait,
worried
no,
about
no,
this
now he does. Now he does.
because it's not an acrobatics check.
It's not an
It is a
acrobatics check.
dexterity saving throw.
There will be an acrobatics check following this.
18.
Wait,
I've already told you what the thing is, but you make your choice. Yeah, I already told you it's DC 19. You know you're going to fail.
No. Oh, you mean if I don't do anything?
Yeah.
I am going to use my reaction and use my arcane deflection to add 4 to my saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
So you
So
pass.
22.
You're going to take no damage from this one. But I am going to give you, and I know you have a stupidly high thing, so I don't think this even matters or not. Does a DC 15 even matter for you for acrobatics check?
No.
Okay. So
Does anyone remember what my
You have plus
acrobatics
14.
bonus is? Plus 17.
So yeah, so you'll easily stay on this guy, and he flies up toward Ionus. He can fly up 40 feet, so he only goes straight up. The next one also does the same thing, flaps his wings. It's a whirlwind of wind around you. Give me a saving throw.
Now, that's a 7. Now,
Wait for it.
He's got a lot of options, but
well, I'm using them up pretty fast.
yeah,
Anybody remember what happens if I fail this?
You get knocked prone.
you get knocked prone, which will be off the dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not necessarily true.
Why?
I mean, if you're on a mount and you get knocked prone,
You could
you
just
don't
be
fall off the mount.
prone.
Yeah,
on the
but the mount is
Okay.
working with you to keep you on it.
All right, I'm going to use my Indomitable then
Okay.
to re-roll.
All right, roll it again.
8.
8. You are
Hold on.
not.
Tom, this is what you're after. The resource use.
The drama.
It's true.
I'm going to use a luck point.
Okay. It's hard to save these. And Sam, you got another one coming.
I know. $18.
Son of a bitch.
Knocked
Okay.
on the ground, and you're going to take 13 damage.
All right.
And he takes off and flies a little bit away. He doesn't want to be right up on. He's not going to go straight up in the air. Flies up toward Ehi. All right, you do it one more time.
Another one?
One more.
But I'm already prone.
And another one.
Yeah, this is just to see if you don't take the damage.
Does he take damage too? Yeah. Okay.
16. So I still take that damage.
Take another 13 damage.
So normally I would have to roll concentration checks here, but I'm going to skip it because they would be 10s and I can't fail that.
You can't fail them. Okay. All right. So 4 dragons are now up in the air, and only 40 feet up, and the one that Shnobic is on is still on the ground. He stupidly did not take off.
He tail whipped me.
He tail whipped you. All right.
But this was all their legendary actions.
That's right. They have not had their turn yet.
Oi, oi, oi.
Okay. So
Which also means, well, and I'm prone now. I'm prone.
you're prone.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's one that's up on you. I mean, that's right next to you. That's going to bite your face off
I would love for him to try to bite my face off and not take off.
with poison breath. All right. It is Filnyr's turn.
Ah, good. Because then he doesn't get advantage. I just eat the poison breath.
Right.
All right. If I remember,
You're up on Pawson.
I'm
I think.
on Pawson.
Yep.
I'm flying. I feel like I was 60 feet.
Yeah,
away?
you're over close to Ehi.
Because last I remember, I did some Eldritch Blasting to try to knock down some hearts.
Which you succeeded at doing.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Can I ask one question real quick? What is the range on that wind blast and
10
area of effect?
10 feet, and they're all up on each other.
So do any of them have to roll against their friends' wind blasts?
Sure. Yeah, they'll all
And
roll
take
it.
damage
I'll roll it,
And get knocked prone.
and potentially get knocked prone?
but they're just gonna get up and.
But it's
fly.
not their turn.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
legendary
their
action,
legendary action is like they also fly. So okay,
Boo.
all right.
I'm just saying, if the wind is buffeting everyone around.
Sam, I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay. I'm rolling a lot because there were several of these to be done.
And one less dragon each time.
4, then 3, then 2, then 1.
Okay. All right.
It would be funny if this killed one of them.
I know, right?
It's not going to kill one of them, but it's actually not. Oh, but you know what?
Because one of them is going to take like 4 of them. Yeah.
But
Or 3 of them.
this is not magical. Oh, it doesn't matter. They take all the damages.
Because
Selfish.
the one that's on me took my 40-something piercing.
Yep.
Took the 100 and... I mean, unless it's... Oh, well, they
Took the
saved.
meters.
They
so
saved
took
us.
saved,
Yeah,
so
half.
half.
they all
yeah.
saved.
So they're probably still alive.
Yeah.
But even if it takes like 30-something damage. From
It took
us.
more than this one took 36. It took a lot.
But it's not nothing.
I mean, with it's still over 100 damage with what you did and what I did.
Yep, it is more than 100 damage.
Okay, so how close are these dragons that are up in the air? Are they basically on top of each other?
No, they spread out a little bit. They only got 40 feet of flight up for their legendary action, but they were one straight up angle.
Slightly.
Time to
angle.
use that Pythagorean theorem again.
Right.
If the hypotenuse is 40. Yeah.
Well,
You must be sporty.
yeah, I mean the real problem here is just resources, as Tom is keenly aware. I'm holding concentration on fly. I did something else I did the Cone of Cold earlier in the battle. So I have 1 5th level spell slot left. I have 1st level spell slots. I could fireball them all because I have the Baby Wish. But what other good AoE spells are there to cover them up in the air? I don't know I don't know all the spells.
Well,
Vitriolic Sphere is good because
Ehi.
they take it twice.
Ooh.
You hit them with
Yeah.
the acid, and then they have the acid still on them the next round.
Don't they have resistance to acid if they're green
Poison.
dragons? Oh,
Poison.
poison.
Yeah.
Acid is
Poison.
black dragon.
Poison.
Bell, Biv DeVoe.
Now you know.
I mean, they
Yeah,
will take
slit
half because they might use
blow.
another legendary to take
Yeah,
half
but
the damage,
hey.
but they take it for 2 rounds.
Yeah, and it's 10d4
Eat
acid
those
damage.
legendaries.
But it's a 20-foot radius, so that's why I was asking how far apart they are.
You could get 2 of them in there
Right.
now. I mean, they weren't able to fly that far apart, but you got 1 on the ground. You got 4 sort of going 4 corners in a hemisphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Where would the corners of a hemisphere be? I don't know, but
Everything seems to be a 20-foot radius, like synaptic static, fireball,
yeah.
vitriolic sphere. That's
Yeah,
like
the radius gets larger once you hit
Hunger of Hadar.
6, 7, 8 has bigger
Hunger
radiuses.
Hadar is great. It doesn't scale up, which is why all the warlocks drop it.
yeah.
But I still think it's great, even if you're casting it with a fifth level spell slot.
There is a 6th level spell, but you can't do 6th
I
level. can you?
cannot do
It's
6th level.
5th and lower, or just below 5th.
The baby wish is 4th level.
Yeah,
and
4th
lower.
level
Okay,
and
all
lower.
right.
Just
So,
like
yeah.
wish is 8th level. And
Swift quiver. It's awesome.
You just like Hunger of Hadar because the material component is a pickled octopus tentacle.
It is pretty great. That is pretty great.
You could also wish for flaming arrows.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, probably isn't terrible though. Is just hex.
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then he drops. Then he drops.
then
drops
we all-
fly.
we all fall down.
Fly.
Yeah, because it's concentration.
so
right.
that's not the greatest idea, but I can go in and just
Well, flame arrows isn't going to work either because that's concentration.
yeah.
Somebody can feather fall you, certainly.
I've got it covered.
he can feather fall if he has
It's a
to.
reaction.
But
Well, I can't feather fall him because he's too far. I'm
only
160
5
in the
feet
air.
off the ground. Like
You're
I
fine.
Can, yeah, I'm fine.
And I'm fine because I'll feather fall. so.
No, you need to be able to fly after those dragons, buddy.
Yeah.
I think you ought to fly up and try to knock one of those dragons back down to the ground
Smite that motherfucker.
with your
Smite arrows.
My Eldritch Smite, which I can actually do at first level because I have sorcerer first level spells, which accomplishes the knocked prone.
yeah.
I just don't know if I want to be in the face of 4 dragons when I could be in
Right.
the face of 1 dragon.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I get it. It's dangerous, and
yeah.
and they are all acting together, and they're going to.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can tell you what they're going to do, but it's not nothing.
No, it's not going to be nice. That's why I'd rather like AoE them from far away. And
Do
just
you
be
have
like,
repelling blast?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think my inclination is to go to the one that's on Shnobic, who is presumably the most hurt in any case.
For sure.
And I am still on Pawson, if I recall correctly.
You are, yeah.
So I will ride Pawson over there, and I will.
Unleash me, master.
Wow, that was real bassy.
I think my voice sounds so good because of this
That
cold.
post cold sexy voice.
Wait, have either of you guys taken any damage yet?
Yes.
All right, so
I know why you're asking that. Toll the Dead will work on them.
All right, I'm gonna swing Quiet Dark at the one that's on Shnobi.
Oh, okay.
All right.
16 to hit.
Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. That is not going to hit.
All right, second swing. 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Just needed one.
That is 14. 5 of which is necrotic, and 9 of it is slashing.
You see that all of it cuts into him, and it just acid blood pours out of his midsection.
Acid?
Acid.
Why does it always say acid when I type acid?
Yeah, they're real ass adult dragons.
Oh, man.
Yep. Well, we got 1.
70 damage. 70-something damage for all the dragons. It's like 72 is what they took.
What, are they like 150? 160. How much is an adult dragon?
No, they're more than that.
I mean, not that I'm metagaming, but 220.
Yeah, they're over 200, definitely.
I don't know for sure. I just guessed, but
John, you're not looking at my screen, are you?
I'm not looking at your screen.
Don't look at my screen, John.
But I mean, here's the thing: we're metagaming here a little bit. The real danger with dragons is that they fly and dive bomb you.
Yeah.
And we are all in just an open field.
Yeah. Yeah.
right. So, well, my hope is that I rode Pawson over, slashed at this dragon, and then I can like skedaddle out of there.
You can leave him there if you want to. Like,
Yeah,
let
or
him-
Pawson can dash, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
there's like a weird.
Yeah, he
you
can
know,
dash.
two-rule
You're on
thing
him.
there.
He can dash.
So I think I'm gonna continue and take Pawson.
Are you adding the smite to it? That was my question.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
No, he's bleeding acid blood. You can just tell that even the necrotic damage is doing
Is doing a lot.
to him.
Yeah, then I will add a first level Eldritch Smite.
Oh man, you can do that with your other spell slots too. That's awesome. And he still goes prone.
I cannot. It
cannot.
specifically says you can expend a Warlock spell slot. So I don't think I'm going to waste it on this. I think it's just going to be... Fuck.
Well, how many warlock spell slots do you have left? 1, right?
Uno.
We got to save it.
Yeah, got to save it. I can't waste it on one dragon when we've got Havis coming.
How? Oh.
We're going to have to take a short rest. Fuck!
I mean, he's still like 7 miles away, right?
Yeah.
That's going to take him at least an hour to get here. How fast are dragons?
That's all right. I've got it figured out with Havis. Don't worry.
Okay, good. Okay, then smite this guy.
Smite this
Whatever,
motherfucker.
Filnyr.
No, don't smite him.
No, I'm not going to smite him. All right, I think I'm still going to... I'll see if he's not dead. Does he have a reaction left, or he already used it?
He does have a normal reaction left.
He used a
does.
legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the chance, and I will still skedaddle out of there and get myself some distance from the other ones, from Shnobic.
So we can't both get caught in the same poison breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you know, you fly in, you strike him, you hit him in the chest, and you're hightailing it out of there, and he bites at you as you're flying out. 23.
That'll hit.
All right. Uh, 16 piercing and 2 poison damage.
Man, sorry. With haste, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a bummer. All right.
That's a
No,
bummer.
It's too late. We're too far in.
Too far in. Okay, so I'll take 18, and I'll still get out of there.
okay. And at the end of your turn, that same one whips his tail at Shnobic. He has advantage because he's prone. Here we go. Tail. Add dragon. 30.
30 will hit.
Yeah, it will.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it will. And here we go. How about 18 bludgeoning damage?
That hurts. Not as much as the 4 poison breaths I'm about to take, but
You're not taking 4 poison breaths
we'll see.
because the next turn is Ehi. And Ehi flies up and she unleashes her nasty lightning breath. And it streaks out in 120. Oh, it's a straight line. 10 feet wide. I think she can only get 2 of them in there.
2's plenty as long as it's one of the ones on me.
Right.
All right.
Well, wait a second now. Did the one on me, was the tail whip, was that its action?
No, that was its
another
reaction.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
it's,
didn't it use its reaction to...
it gets 3 legendary reactions, and tail whip takes 1. Wing flight thing takes 2.
What
So
about biting at Filnyr?
Yeah,
that was its
that was
reaction.
that's just an opportunity.
Alright.
attack.
Opportunity attack.
Gotcha. Okay, that's its regular reaction, not its legendary.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it. All right. So Ehi is going to blast 2 of the ones that are flying. She's going to send this like 10-foot wide, 120-foot long lightning breath blast out at them. And it is so powerful. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not going to kill these guys, but it
Sounds so
Guys,
powerful.
it's so powerful that it's not going to kill these guys.
but they're gonna almost certainly have to use their
Legendary
one of their
resistance.
reactions, their legendary resistance to this. And these 2 guys have already used one of them. So this one, 23 is the number. Oh, 26, natural 20 for this one.
Damn.
So he doesn't have to use it. 16 for this one. So this one has to use it. All right.
You gonna roll the damage on that thing?
I was just going to
Are
use
you
the
just-
actual damage,
Oh,
the
okay.
88. They're going to get 88 damage, yeah. But they get half of that. So 44. All right.
54.
All right. That's no. Don't do that. Yeah, the number is getting messed up in my head. All right. And
Wait, they took 74 damage and they're still good?
no. It took 44 damage
Oh, okay.
and they're messed up, but I roll for the breath at the beginning of her turn to recharge.
To
it.
recharge.
Okay. Guess whose turn this is now?
All the green dragons.
Green dragons. I'm gonna do the
All
one
right.
that's down on Shnobic first.
Okay.
This one, she is so messed up. All right. She gonna bite you?
She really wants to hang around here with me.
Not for very long. She doesn't, but she's gonna bite you.
Okay.
All right. Oh, she has advantage. Yeah. 29.
29 hits.
Okay, you're gonna take 17 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and it's got to use its frightful presence.
Oh, damn.
So, this one, you and Filnyr and Pawson need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What's the
I feel like this just
what's the range
happened.
on that thing?
120 feet.
It's just 120-foot radius.
For the frightful presence.
All creatures of the dragon's choice within 120 feet of the dragon.
That is powerful.
Sorry, what kind of save do you
Wisdom.
need? 18.
Nice.
Very good. You save.
Cha-ching.
15.
Anything you could do? 18 is definitely a save. I'm not telling you if 15 is or not.
If they die though, he's no longer afraid, right?
For sure. And I think Filnyr is safe from all frightful presences now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Next
And-
24 hours.
And you need to roll for Pawson though as well.
Ah, yes. Okay, give me a pull up a sheet.
I'm gonna have to eat it.
Okay. You are frightened.
Awesome.
Bet I am.
You are.
I've got 5 green dragons.
I was about to say, I mean, it makes sense. You're laying there on the ground, they're all biting on you, and then they roar at you. That's fear-inducing.
Wow.
Pawson got a 17.
Wow. He also saves.
Whoa.
Okay, so Pawson's good for 24 hours as well. All right. So the bite attack hit you, and then he's gonna claw at you with advantage. 21.
21 does not hit.
What? He gets another claw attack. 25,
25 hits.
and that's another 13 damage. Okay,
Guys,
and
I'm below half.
oh, whatever.
After all
we
that.
laugh at that just because of the presentation.
And and this one, she flaps her wings and she takes off and she flies up past the other ones, and she's now getting close to you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All of that in one turn.
Oh, I have to do a concentration
Frightful
check.
presence, 3 attacks.
And then a full move.
And then a full move, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can't
No,
opportunity
you
attack
can't.
because I'm prone and also used my reaction.
Well, you can do it from prone, but you've already used your reaction. Okay.
And you're frightened.
Okay. Concentration's fine, by the way.
Oh, good. Excellent. Okay. Now, the green dragon that first flew up, that has now been hit by the poison breath.
What is it, boss?
I'm trying to see. They would know. Flies toward Ehi and blasts her with the poison breath. It just gets all in her face. She fails the save, but she uses her reaction, her legendary resistance to eat it, and she takes half. The next one flies up, all the way up to where you are.
How far?
Why are you asking?
I'm asking how far the dragon flew.
80 feet more. So it's 120 feet up.
Uh-huh. I'm 160 feet up.
Okay. It's going to blast you. Here we go.
It's going to breathe on him. It's going to breathe on him.
It's going to breathe on him right here. All right.
Oh, you're not the one concentrating on fly.
I'm
though,
not
so
the one
that's good.
No, he's fine.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Yuck.
Sorry.
right.
I didn't mean to throw this thing up, so now you know what you got to get. Sorry, guys.
7.
Anything you want to do?
No.
You're going to eat 56 poison damage.
Start coughing.
All right. And you said we're 160 feet?
He keeps flying up every turn. Straight up.
Straight up.
Now tell me.
Do you really want to love me forever?
Okay.
No, I think he's caught in a hit and run.
All right. One of the other ones that was had flown up flies back down, or actually just focuses his breath on you, and is gonna on Shnobic, and he blasts.
Because the other one ran away first. God damn it! I was hoping it
Blast
would eat
you.
some blasts.
And you got noxious gas all around you.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
10. That's a natural 1.
Damn it.
56
Oh,
Damn it.
poison damage.
All right.
All right, and that one flies south even further away, and the next one flies toward Pawson and Filnyr, and is going to blast you also. Poison breath.
all right. You need a con save.
I need a con save.
20.
Half of 56.
Still
So,
too much.
28.
Can I use absorb elements on that?
Sure.
You definitely can.
Then I will.
Wait, does cover poison, doesn't
That's what I was asking.
I think it does not.
Oh, it doesn't.
It
it? Poison
is
doesn't count as an element?
acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Poison,
Poison.
is particularly nasty.
Not an element. So half of 56.
28.
Oh,
22 damage.
I don't like it what you're doing because I have so many things to keep track of now. All right. And that's the green dragon's turns.
Oh, Jesus.
brutal.
Yeah. To the north, you see this giant sort of puddle swell of bones and body parts, and you can see that it's now floating the general on it, and he is moving at very high speed, and you can see that it's almost like a conveyor belt for him, so that he's walking, but it's actually moving him like on a stream toward the mighty fortress at a very rapid pace. And he points toward Despo and her generals, and a dark cloud forms above them, and lightning strikes down at them, and let me see if I can do the damage here.
We're not winning, guys.
Does not feel like we're winning.
Okay. I mean, you obviously can't tell what happens, but you can see that Despo and her lieutenant's armor is shimmering, and you can see that they're obviously in pain. And you can see that she points around. You can't hear what she says. Obviously, it's now raining there, like pouring down dark rain, and those lieutenants all spread and move far away.
Pawson. Poison breath.
Oh, Pawson, poison breath.
Natural 1.
56 damage.
Our list of allies grows thin.
He's still alive, but he's not looking good.
Oh, master, please eat me if I die and fall in battle, and bring me back to Donatus.
Filnyr kind of throws up in his mouth a little bit. It's poison. It's the poison. Poison. It's the poison.
The end is close, master. My only regret is that I have not loved you enough. I should have been at your side this whole time.
It will be okay, Pawson.
I believe you. Perhaps you should use one of those magical wish spells to give me health.
Perhaps.
All right. And we're back at the top of the order. Shnobic.
Did I ever go again? I never went again.
Oh, you didn't go? Yeah, you only went. You got to go. You blasted.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
your
get to go.
meteor swarm.
That was.
This has all happened since your meteor
This is
swarm.
all-
You got to be kidding me.
No.
You didn't go. I thought you went.
No. This is
I
all,
haven't gone again.
You went,
I ran up, I stabbed him.
and you haven't stabbed anything else since then.
Nope.
They have such action economy because of all these legendary actions.
Because we've
But
got
Filnyr
5
went,
dragons.
and the dragons go after Filnyr.
Yeah, their
Yeah,
initiative
the
was
dragons
2.
are last.
Oh my god.
Ehi, and then the dragons. They got 2.
So, what is the closest dragon to me right now?
Right now,
And where are the archers on top of the building that we said, come back, dragons?
I'm gonna try to call for him.
We did. I thought we did.
No.
right now, you have your dragon 80 feet straight up. Is
Okay.
the closest one to you.
All right. I shout, Ehi, get me out of here! And I drop my sword on the ground and retrieve from my back my longbow.
All right.
Nice.
And I begin to fire. 25.
You hit him.
13 piercing damage. I fire again.
All right.
13.
That's a miss.
Again. 18.
18 is a miss.
Oh!
Yikes.
And a fourth time. 23.
23 is a hit for sure.
8 piercing.
Oh, I so messed up. So messed up.
And
Truce, friend. Truce, friend. I will fly.
we're still a pretty long way from the castle walls.
You guys ran. It's like 200 feet away. Yeah.
I am going to... You can't ready a bonus action. Ready an action. Ready takes an action, right?
I think
Regardless
that's
of it.
right.
I can't ready a bonus action.
Like a
spell.
misty step.
Yeah.
Um,
Based on a trigger condition. I don't think it works that
I'd
way.
let you. I'd let you do that. I'd let you do that. You're not going to be able to do 2 different things, but yeah, I'd let you.
I'm
do
just
that.
saying, if a dragon dive bombs me, I'm going to misty step 30 feet to the left.
Here's the thing.
I know. That's not rule.
No. Here's the thing. It'll work, but I'll do it just like holding a spell. So if it doesn't meet the condition, you're gonna lose that spell.
Yeah. I have 1 free Misty Step per day, and I feel like this is worth it.
Okay, so I'll let you do that. So what's the condition?
The condition is if I see a dragon making a breath attack at me, I will Misty Step
To a place that seems like it's not going to be
30 feet perpendicular to the stream.
Okay. All right.
All right, and I'm ticking that down.
All right.
No more free Misty Step.
And I'll tell you, this dragon would love to do a legendary action. Cannot. Got nothing left to do. All right. And it's Ionus. It's your turn now.
Great.
John is genuinely excited.
Wonderful.
He is genuinely excited.
I meant to make a concentration check. I probably shouldn't because there's no way I can pass it. I had Big V's hand up.
That's true. But you haven't used it so far this ep.
Right, but I think it's gone because I got hit by that breath.
Yeah.
So
Okay. The breath did
56.
So it's 23. No, 28.
Oh, shit.
Can you pass?
No.
I need to make a concentration check, too.
All right, do it.
In which case...
Misty Step would make that concentration moot anyway if you're
No,
going to hold
it's-
it.
No,
because it's an ability.
No, from the last turn.
Ah.
From
When
before
I
that.
got breathed while I was
Because your
prone.
haste is you cast haste on yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
In which case,
He'd
if
be
I
stunned.
fail it, I don't do anything I did on that turn.
No, you.
No, he's stunned.
He's stunned.
He
Because I'm
can't. He
lethargic
can't do
from
anything for a full
haste coming
If,
round.
if haste breaks.
I will. We are not.
Are we
gonna-
too far along?
We're not
then?
going to retcon it. Don't worry about it yet. Don't worry about it. We're not going to do it.
Okay.
And don't. Yeah, if we miss it, we miss it. Next time we'll get it.
Okay.
Legendary save.
Legendary
save.
It's
Now-
it's a makeup for not getting the advantage on
The
your
dexterity
dex saves.
things. Okay. You know what? I'll take it.
Is that fair? Okay.
I'll take it.
That is
All
fair.
right. Ionus.
All right. Where is the where's the castle?
Castle's 200 feet back from you.
Is it? I wasn't as far as the other guys.
You're up.
I'm up, but it's
Well,
not.
I
It's
mean,
not 200 feet
150,
back. It might be 200
150.
feet down.
150.
150 feet back.
Yeah. You do have green dragons coming at you.
No, that's true. I don't have much of a choice here. I got blasted. I'm gonna get blasted again. I'm gonna scream at the archers. I'm gonna scream, "Fire at the dragons! Turn around!" And then I'm gonna dimension door into the keep.
Wow. I love it.
I'm sure you do.
I love it. Okay.
And
And then I'll let you tell them that when you get there as well, so that they hear you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. But sir, I thought you wanted us to kill the undead.
Now!
Oh, damn, there's dragons back there. There be dragons. Turn around. Move to the south wall, boys.
Fire!
Close the gate. The undead is coming in. Okay.
Unless I can do a healing potion for a bonus action.
I
That's
don't-
it.
Is that what it takes? Is a bonus
It's
action?
an
That's
It's an action. It's a DM call, but I think it
Is
is.
that what they say? You can have it as a bonus action.
But it's
Go ahead.
I think it's to keep it consistent. I don't think we've done it as a bonus action for the whole thing, so I don't have any bonus action.
What's the difference between a action? It's action. It's action.
Unless you're a rogue.
Unless you're a rogue, in which case it's
Yeah.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Filnyr.
Okay.
It's you.
So there was one that breathed on me. Is that the same one that attacked Shnobic, or is that a different one?
The one that attacked Shnobic is straight up, and Shnobic is now peppering it with arrows from below.
And how far up is it?
80 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And now I'm 80 feet away from it.
You're 80 feet away from it. Yeah.
I mean, it's 80 feet up, and I'm 80 feet out.
All right.
And there's one that breathed on you that's like 25 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Master, if you need me to continue on, I shall. Point my snout in the right direction.
I'm just trying to remember if Filnyr would not know how many more legendary resistances these things have.
They've been eaten up. I mean, there's one that has one left.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best part is that we've hit so many of them.
So many of them. The acid is just spilling out of the green dragon that's above Shnobic. I mean, they're all really messed up. I'm not going to lie. They're all really messed up.
Yeah. How close are they together?
They've spread out.
Right.
So you are probably like 60 feet between the two that are closest to each other and you.
I have options. I just don't love any of my options. I really, really don't. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to stay on Pawson, move to 30 feet away from the closest one.
So you can move back 5 feet, and you're now at 30 feet because he's like 25 feet away from where he is.
So, okay, so I'm not going to move. Let's say I won't move yet. I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
And I get 4 of these.
All right, buddy.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you want to know that you could potentially kill this dragon this turn?
I would love to know that.
If you hit on all of them, it's a very good chance.
Well, 13 is not going to do it.
It's not going to do it.
Blast number 2. 14. Not going to do it. 15. What the fuck is happening?
God.
Not going to do it. What the hell's
Are you
going on?
kidding me?
I just rolled 13, 14, 15, 16.
Which, by the way,
5, 4, 3,
yeah.
and 2. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is what you just
He rolled a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5
Oh my
on his
God.
4 rolls.
Oh
That
my God.
is highly unlikely.
Well, it happened.
Fuck, Tim.
Shit, I think I just have to move.
GTFO.
Yeah. Kind of tuck tail and get behind the castle wall.
We're just forgetting stuff left and right. I was supposed to have disadvantage on all those attacks, right?
Oh, because you were scared.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I missed 2 of them anyway, which is honestly
And-
pretty good for me.
And you didn't. So
I ran straight away from it.
and you didn't get a wisdom saving throw at the end to end the condition. So I will say
We're gonna call that a wash too. Okay.
But that's it. No more of that bullshit.
Tom's like, I'm winning right now, so I'm just going to give you...
Keep track of your own malices. Please.
Okay. Yeah, I think Filnyr's going to tell Pawson to run toward the castle, and obviously we're flying, so we can sort of skirt up there. And
Oh, are you still flying?
yeah, I didn't lose concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, Hexblade's cursed. Oh, that's separate.
It's an ability that's
not
not
Hex.
concentration.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I always get Hexblade's curse and Hex confused.
Yeah. Man,
I mean, I say confused. I don't know the difference between the two of them.
right.
I'm with you, Sam.
So it's not, I'm ignorant. I'm not confused.
Pawson has dash, so I can get 120.
That's great.
So does that get me? Yeah, so I think Filnyr's going to take cover behind the wall, so there's no direct line of sight if that's possible. I can go 120 on Pawson.
Yeah, you can get almost to the wall. You're about 50 feet away from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's Ehi's turn.
Finish them.
Ehi.
Roll that recharge, baby.
All right. Yeah, you definitely want Ehi to get this. All right. This is the recharge. I just need a 5 or a 6 for this, right?
You tell us, but usually, yeah, that's the case.
All right. That's 6.
Nice.
So she gets it back.
Amazing.
She flies to angle herself to get the 2 again that
That are closest to the ground and menacing us.
that are the one that's on her and the one that's right above you. Oh, but I'm gonna take away your ability to take it out. That's kind of
It's
sad.
not-
I think he
I'm
will be
okay.
satisfied.
I'm okay
That's
with
kind of
that.
sad.
Also, again, it's not right above me.
it's not right above you.
It's
true.
80 feet away from me
All
and
right.
80 feet near.
This one has only one legendary left. Out of 15, it's going to use it, and it's going to take a 28 again. Oh, no, 44. And it's not looking good. And the lightning just hits through the one that's over you, and it just falls to the ground with a giant thump.
80 feet away from me.
80 feet away from you. Yes.
Making sure you understand that
I
part.
understand
It falls to the ground exactly 80 feet away from me.
And Ehi calls out to you, Ionus, and says, "Actually, no, you're still there. Not he's back in the
He's
keep.
in the keep.
Yeah.
Wait, look, the other one, it still had legendary resistance?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It had 18 hit points left.
I don't know. I mean, the first one.
Yeah, it had,
Okay. All right.
but does not have anymore. Ehi looks down and says, "Small one, do you need me to take you up?
Yes, please.
Are you frightened by green dragons, small one?"
Not anymore.
And she flies down to you and lowers her head and says, "Climb upon me." I'll let you climb upon her if you want.
I climb upon her.
Okay. All right. And it is the green dragon.
You want me to do an acrobatics check to see if I
No.
can do it as a free
No.
action?
I don't want you to because I really don't want you to fail. All right.
Well, here's the other thing, though. Now those green dragons can breathe on the both of us.
It's true. It's true. And this one was going to recharge. Let's see. This one's going to recharge. Does not. All right. And it flies straight to the keep and is dashing to the keep. And it gets about as close to the keep as Pawson and Filnyr are. The next one wants to recharge. Does so. Also flies to the keep. And this one does not recharge. Also flies to the keep.
They're all flying to the keep.
Sorry,
And the
there's
final
archers.
one
They're all
does
gonna,
not, and it flies to
all
the
going
keep.
to die with the recharged breath, but
Yep. All right. And that's their turn. And to the north, Despo's troops have spread out again. And you can see that she's sending out orders, and now you see that they're taking out all of their cavalry are taking out their torches, and one of them throws a flask of something, and another throws a torch, and you see that part of the amalgamation of bones begins to burn, and you can see that it gets a little smaller, and another flask hits, and another torch, and bones burn away, and the thing gets a little bit smaller. And this happens along the edges of this amalgamation.
Nice.
But now at the gates of the tower, the general with this lightning staff arrives. Did you guys close the gates?
You yelled close the gates when the archers moved.
That's right. Okay, so the gates are closed, and you see the lightning staff reach up, like rise up, and you see the cloud forms above the gate, and the lightning cow against the northern entrance. The archers that are there. Wait, there's no archers there. Archers moved to the south side.
They moved to fight the dragon.
They moved to the south side.
Did they all move as a single unit? Nobody mans a post and they spread out?
No, they no one does, because Ionus was emphatic. Emphatic. All right. And so you can't see what happened to the gate either,
Okay.
because you're up on the ramparts, right?
I am inside. So we have a castle.
Yeah.
And it has walls that are 120 feet across. And then inside those walls is a keep that is enclosed.
Okay.
And I have gone inside.
So you can't see what's happening.
I can't see anything.
Okay. All right. Shnobic, it's you.
How far away from the dragons are Ehi and I now?
They all moved 80 feet. So the closest one is about 60 feet away from you.
All right. I'm not afraid, Ehi. And I
Strike him.
draw my bodkin arrows from the quiver. Not the swift quiver.
Oh, I wish you had that swift quiver.
No longer at a disadvantage. It's almost as if I was never at a disadvantage. I begin to fire with the longbow at the closest one. 24.
Hits.
8 piercing.
It hurts it.
Fire again. Oof, 14.
Miss.
Fire again. 28.
Hits.
10 piercing.
Ooh. Hurts.
And I fire one last time. Sunlight glinting off the point of the arrow. 29.
Yes.
Hits.
6 piercing.
All right. Oh, it's pretty good.
And Ehi's moving independent of me. So I really don't have... I use a bonus action to summon my rapier from where I dropped it on the ground
Awesome.
into my hand.
It
and
appears.
and sheath it.
It appears in your hand, and now it's in your sheath. All right. That dragon beats its wings. Nothing is near it, just to get an extra 40 feet, and it's up on the ramparts.
Okay, you're looking at me like I can do anything about it.
All
I
right.
can't-
Ionus, it's you.
All right. Quick question. Did the archers fire?
They moved. I'll get them.
They could have fired from wherever.
Oh, and they can hit.
Yeah.
I'll let them fire on your turn.
All right. Can they fire now?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. All right. We're gonna send a lot of arrows, and they're not at disadvantage anymore.
Nope. The dragons are on the keep, well within range.
All right. All right, here we go. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Oh, look, I got this.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy for you, Tom.
This is like, let's see if this works.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
6, 3, 14.
Yeah, remember, you're the archers now. You're helping us this time.
Wait, what's that? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's so great. Did you see what I just did?
Yeah, that's amazing.
I just did it. Okay. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
that's cool, right?
Wow.
I mean, we're not
yeah.
going to spend
What
too
a nice
much
macro.
time on it
Yeah.
on podcast. But
Okay.
that is cool.
So for everyone who's listening at home, I just did a cool macro for a massive number of archer strikes, and it just spit out how many successes there were. And there were 7 of them. And so 7d8 plus 4. All right, here we go.
Wait, is it?
Oh, no,
4
plus
times.
28. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can put the formula in there, but that's enough macro talk.
Oh, man. Here we go. And Tim doesn't like it. Tim doesn't like my methods. And they all hit this dragon that's closest to them that has of dragon breath. And here's the deal. Oh wait, where is he? Where is he?
He did.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, 53 damage didn't kill him. Oh, but he's almost dead. It's a bad news. Oh, but someone else is going to have a turn before that happens.
All
That's
right.
cool.
And that person is.
It's Filnyr, but Ionus
Filnyr.
has still got it too.
I still got a turn, too. And I'm not...
I take the hide action.
I'm going to peer...
I take the peer action.
I'm going to peer out the door. I'm going to peer out the door.
to look at the gate.
I'm going to look up at the top of the keep where the dragons are. They're on the ceiling.
Yeah, they're not on the ceiling, but yeah.
They're on the wall still, right?
No, he said they all went to the keep.
One of them is on the. Sorry, they didn't make it to the keep. Sorry, I was confused about the lexicon.
Keep versus the castle.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
The walls.
They're on the castle walls.
One of them is on the castle wall. 2 of them are almost at the castle wall, and one of them has just been. No, that one's also in the castle wall. 2 in the castle wall, 2 are almost in the castle wall.
So when I open the door and I look up at the top of the walls,
you see 2 green heads.
2 green heads. So
And a lot of archers who look real nervous.
all right. So I see one dragon that has a bunch of arrows in its face
For sure.
after they fired on it,
For sure.
and I'm gonna magic missile that dragon, and then I'm gonna close the door.
And you going to send all the missiles to that dragon?
Yeah. But it's the at will magic missile.
Overkill.
Okay, it's at will.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's just, I just need that thing to die.
So,
How many magic missiles? Is
3.
it?
yeah. I mean, he's dead. Yeah, he did.
So
All right, it's close enough.
it's close enough. It's a dragon dead. It's very effective with even 1 hit point. So I'm going to get rid of it,
Okay.
and so I'm going to open the door, pew, and then I'm going to close the door.
All right. So here's what happens. The archers move across the wall. Dragons are flying in. The archer sergeant is like, train your shots onto that one, boys. He's a Highlander. and they all fire at this one dragon, and the captain fires the last shot. It actually misses, but then it goes over its head. Magic missiles are invisible, right?
No.
It's just force. Are you sure? I think it's invisible.
They're not invisible.
But then it just looks like that arrow went, as the arrow is passing him, the dragon turns to look at the arrow, and then, like, I don't know, he just falls down dead. And the archer's like, do it again. And he, like, draws another arrow just to fire it.
And then he's like, I'm sorry, there can be only one.
Boys, don't aim at it. Aim right above its head.
And I am going to say this. I need them to take credit for killing the dragons. They don't need to know that I killed them.
Okay. Well, then that works. It works for you.
Ionus doesn't need to be like, huzzah, I killed one.
You've already killed 2 armies.
Yeah, it's true. It's really
I
gross.
think you're going to get enough
yeah.
credit for this.
It's Filnyr's turn.
His head count has well surpassed anything that we
Yeah.
could muster
I mean, it's really
for
gross.
the rest of
Yeah.
the game. Yeah. Ionis wins.
Yeah.
And that was really the point of this.
That
whole
was the
thing,
point of
right?
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Yep. All right.
Okay, so I'm still 50 feet away from the castle.
Yep.
And there are now how many dragons at the castle?
There's 2 on the wall, 2 a little like almost the wall, 20 feet away. So you're not exactly gonna have to fly through them.
Right.
You can go right past them and get into the castle area.
I think I'm going to start heading that way, and on my way, I'm going to pew them again because these rolls, even if they keep going up, they're going to keep going up.
Yeah.
The one that I cast Hexblade's Curse on is still there, correct?
It is.
Yeah. And how far has that one moved? I mean, I've got a range of, I think it's 120.
120.
So it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter
you
too
got
much.
him.
The only caveat I have is if I want to move the Hexblade's Curse, there has to be another one within 30 feet of me. So
Of you.
yes.
Well, you're still flying, right?
Yeah. I'm
And you
still
were-
flying. My
you-
movement speed is 60. I'm on Pawson. Pawson can dash. So basically what I want to do is fly like around them, and as I get within 30 feet of another, in case this,
Excellent.
so I can
Excellent
move
idea.
it or take the hit points or whatever. All right, so I'm going to aim for the one that I was just shooting at and thoroughly fucked up with.
Wait, before you roll, do you want me to tell you? There's a chance.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. That's the missing one
That's-
from
yeah,
last.
that was a one.
That
That was a natural one.
That was a natural
fair
one.
listeners.
24.
Thank you, Jesus.
That hits. Make sure you get all your add-ons on this. Don't forget your Hexblade's
No,
curse.
my Hexblade's Curse is in there. Plus, I get the +5 because of my
You're agonizing.
invocation. So, oops, right.
He's so shocked that he hit.
That is, fuck, I rolled a 1 on the damage. 11 damage.
Wow. I mean, that's good, but
All right, and then 17 to hit.
it's a miss.
Right, and then I got one more.
You know the number you're going for, right?
Do now.
18.
19.
19. 30, bitch.
30. Oh, wait. And guess what? That's a 19. That's a crit.
That is a crit.
Hexblade's Curse.
That's 2 D10s.
Beautiful.
All right. And then I got to roll. That is 12 plus the other one is 6. That is 18 damage.
Tim, he's so close to dead.
God damn it.
Tim, he's so close to dead. They had 207 hit points to start with. He's so close to dead.
Wait,
I
you have
know-
one more shot, don't you?
No, because I got the 1, the 24, the 17, and the 30.
Oh, you only have 3 for some reason. I thought
No, I
you
have
had
4.
That's
That's
four.
4.
That's 4. One,
Wait.
2, 3,
That's just 3.
4. No, it's 4. He did a natural
12,
1. He did a
24,
24. He did a
17.
17.
No, the
No,
17.
no.
No, the 17 was a fuck up. The 17
wait,
was a fuck up
he
because he
counted it.
tried to.
He was counting it.
He counted it.
No, we don't count that.
All right.
Because he was trying to do the damage. He was trying to do the damage, and he hit the wrong button. No, that doesn't count. Okay. That doesn't count.
Blast number 4. 25.
Beautiful.
That hits.
16 damage.
So close. He's dead. He falls to the ground. Yeah.
We just peaked all our microphones. Sorry about your ears if they still work, listeners. If you can hear me, apologize. Okay. So now there's another one within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, there's one more.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's 3 more alive.
Right. I'm going to move the Hexblade's Curse over to the other one. And then...
Wait a second. There's 2 more alive.
Didn't the archers get one? No. They didn't kill one.
Ehai got one.
Ehai got one. Ionis got one.
Ionis got one, and you just got one.
Sorry, I have 2 alive here. Did I
Yes.
say 3?
You said three.
Sorry, there's 2 alive. Sorry.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do?
Are you going to go for the one that has only been hit by a breath weapon and a meteor swarm, or the one that has been hit by 2 breath weapons and the meteor swarm? They
see.
both have been hit by things enough that they have used up their legendary resistances. as well.
I'm gonna move it to the weaker one.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna take the hit points yet.
Call the weak.
And then I'm gonna move deeper into the over the castle walls, but I'm gonna try to. I didn't have to move very far, so I should be able to move with Poss and dashing, more. I mean,
You could get to the keep. You can get to the keep.
right? But I want to move out of range of the breath weapon if I can.
You're
So that
definitely
they
out
would-
of the breath. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
The question is, are you staying up high? Or are you moving down low?
I think I'd be probably. I think I'd go up. I think I'd want to be on the rampart level,
Okay.
or just above it, so
50
that if,
feet.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So
I've always heard down low, too slow.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
exactly.
Okay. When you get inside the walls, you can see that there is shattered wood where the gate, the northern gate is. And you can see this general that's standing there with his staff.
Okay.
And at his feet, this moving sort of liquid of bones is reconstituting inside the keep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay off the ground.
Well, just inside the castle, not the keep.
The castle.
Inside the castle,
Yeah.
inside the walls, not inside the keep. Yes, that's correct. Okay.
They're making it inside.
Ehai is going to take her
Making
turn.
what inside?
Yeah.
End of my turn. That's all you get.
Oh, wait,
we
where's
do.
my-
We have raries up.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So I'll relay what I see mentally.
All right, here we go. Ehai recharges.
Yes.
Flies to the side.
That's a 6, baby.
Flies to the side and says to Shnobic, bet you I can fry them both. And she lets out her dragon's breath. And let's see here.
Believe me when I say I would genuinely like to see you try.
And let me get the save on this one. All right, here we go. If this one does not save, it dies. Does not save.
Yes.
And the second one does not save.
Oh my god.
Now, so one of them falls down, hits its head on the rampart, and falls outside of the wall. The other one is still hovering above the wall.
Now I'm guessing the one that died is the one that I moved my curse to.
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the HP back, so I get 21 HP back.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I did that last round.
Wait, what are you talking
I
about?
took, like 21 HP. I just
Yeah,
took,
you
I
just took it. You just took it.
I took it back.
All right. The green dragon that is up here on the wall. He has to roll. No, this is the one who he has his breath weapon. Oh. He unleashes it. And it's going to cook all these archers. There's nothing they can do.
Nope.
And so this whole wall of archers covered in poison, and it just melts them in this fog of noxious gas. Shnobic remains on Ehai's back, and Filnyr, you see these bones forming in the inside of the castle walls, and the remaining cavalry, you see them rushing toward the castle and the gate, probably 100 feet behind the general and these bones. And the general raises up his staff and points at you, and you hear in your mind and nowhere else, "Run, creator, run, or I shall see this whole world dissolve into nothing. And that's where we'll end this episode. Every war must end. Dungeon Dad's podcast.
Yikes.
That one hurt.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
And it ain't over yet.
No.
Oh, gentlemen. That's a lot of resources he used.
Yes. Even still.
5 green dragons dead.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
there's
of
one
them's
still alive.
Oh, right. Sorry, but he's got like 11 hit points left. It's a sad state of affairs for that dragon. 4.9 dragons killed. A whole
I mean, we
army
can
of the
round that
undead.
up to 5 if
No,
you want.
we're good. We're good.
I'm cool with that.
He still has his legendary actions, and he can do some major damage to you all. You have lost almost all of the remaining Lake and Hearth army that's inside the castle here. The cavalry is still around. You have no idea what kind of losses they've taken. But you still have more of a fight ahead of you. Ionus remains in the keep safely. And the 3 of you, how are you doing on hit points?
Not great.
You know who's still really kicking it? Ehi.
Ehi.
Ehi's doing
Can
superb.
Ehi share?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. But Ehi can heal.
Ehi can heal,
Ah.
and Ehi can unstun. That's the other thing
Okay,
Ehi
well,
can do.
that's good to know.
I'd take some healing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to save it for next episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say, with these guys doing that big damage, I feel like I really fulfilled my role of eating a lot of attacks.
You did.
Yeah,
You did. Here's the thing, and I know we should save this for the bonus, but like, I just want to say, dragons are not as fun to DM as you think they would be. It's complicated, a lot of things, and it's hard to choose between their frightening presence and all those attacks or their breath. Their breath weapon is just badass.
Yeah.
It's just the best.
Yeah.
And it's boring as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I mean, they're
It's as
difficult.
boring as like fireballs. Do you know what I mean?
Well, let's take this contentious debate to the bonus.
Yes.
All right, come back, everybody, next week.
Find
for the
out if we're still in
bonus.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in 2 weeks, maybe the surprising end to this. Nah, we got a few more episodes before 89. Come on back, everybody. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Hey, John, could you reach me a pillow over there? I want to just boost myself up a little bit, like one of those back pillows. There you go. Oh, wait a second. I don't have a coaster. Sam, could you give me a coaster, please?
I mean,
Sam,
Sam, could you be a sweetie and get your grandmammy a
I
coaster?
only ask one thing, Tom.
yeah, what's that?
Just be nice to me, okay?
Sam,
Just be nice.
it's not in my nature,
Just
Sam.
be kind to your friend.
Bada